Could they come closer? Could they
I think
come
it better
closer?
expresses, the point of why the embassy should be moved to Jerusalem, which is a kind of like gay marriage, that before it was legalized, people were slightly divided. But once it happened, even those who were against were kind of like, yeah, I know people, I don't want to ruin things. Okay, with Jerusalem, if Trump moves the embassy to Jerusalem, would you be in favor of moving the embassy back to Tel Aviv? Because
I think that's a very interesting dynamic. I think
it's pretty crystal clear why Israel shouldn't be singled out and why we should have it, and why we should move our embassy to a place other than the capital.
I listen. All I can say to you is what I've already said. I have not thought about moving it back. It just I've not gotten to that
So
point.
far, several countries already announced they're also moving their embassies to Jerusalem. Several countries. And several countries are in negotiations also.
I can't say. I wish I could think that far. But what I've learned in my years of traveling to Israel is, like I said, the climate changes. And so as these new developments are unveiled, and as the communities of Jerusalem, of Israel, continue to grapple with it, that will be the final determination.
Thank you. For 3,000 years, Jews in the world, when they're praying, saying next year in Jerusalem, they're not saying next year in Haifa, next year in Tel Aviv, or next year somewhere else.
Right.
Somehow they choose Jerusalem for a reason, And anybody who is in Jerusalem, who visited Jerusalem at least once, knows that the only place where three religions coexist peacefully, not just peacefully, but beautifully, I would say, the sacred place of Christianity are in Israel, of Islam in Israel. If you go to Haifa, you see mosques like you would never see such size of mosques in New York City like you see in Haifa. So like all religions in Israel are coexisting so peacefully, and I know what Hamas did in some churches in Bethlehem, like when it was like siege of, they desecrated the churches, and I know that there are no churches in Gaza. Not a single synagogue in Gaza, not a single church in Gaza, for example. So the best guarantee for all religions is to keep this in Jerusalem. Believe me, this is the best choice, So we can discuss logistics, but I'm convinced that it's in interest of Islam, Christianity, and Judaism to make Jerusalem as a city of all embassies and of all religions. And I see, by the way, tens of thousands of people from all over the world, from every religion, traveling to Jerusalem and kissing stones over there, because this is like a sacred place, and people who are unhappy. And I traveled back on El Al with a lady. She's Arab from Haifa. Whole flight she was keeping her Israeli passport, and I asked, "What do you mean? Put it in a pocket. Why are you keeping this?" She said, "What if I lose it?" I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "My two sons are in Technion, very famous university in Haifa." And she said, "I'm Egyptian," she said. "If I lose it, what if I would be deported to Egypt?" "No way," she said, "I'm not going to lose my Israeli passport." And she was Arab, so she loved Israel. I'm not saying there are no issues, and everywhere there are issues, of course. But talking about Jerusalem again, like recently they digged and found some old coins, like from 2,000 years ago in Jerusalem they found. They didn't find like in Sderot, they found in Jerusalem for a reason. Because this is a place, like everybody's talking about it. And if you know city of Nazareth, like again, the birthplace of Christianity, also in Jerusalem, and they have huge mosques and huge churches there, like every religion. And like, if you wanted to protect religion, any religion, go to Israel, you will see how they protected every single religion, every sect. In Haifa also Baha'i religion. Some religions I didn't even know about their existence before I came to Israel. I never expected to see it. So first of all, thank you so much for coming. And again, this is political club. This is not like a restaurant, we love restaurants of course, but this is political club. And election is next month. And we very rarely were neutral. Like some people know Margarita, some people know me. We are not neutral people, and we always make decisions, hard decisions, you know, like. So this time it's easy, and like for June 26 primaries, our club and Margarita and I, we decided to endorse Yvette Clarke for Congress of the United States of America. Yeah. So we're gonna carry Yvette Clarke on our petitions, please.
Thank you so much.